Right. Giving you the first view as always. Right. We get a candy. This looks like a mint candy, which I really like, so I'm going to put it aside so nobody else can steal it. And let's pull out what is presumably, well, ooh. So this is this month's artwork. Mule. So this is this month's artwork by Claudia Drexhage. Drexhage. Don't know how to pronounce it, so if it's you, I'm sorry. Quite spectacular colors, I must say. Then we get the Scrawlrbox, which I'm not going to look inside because it will contain clues. And then we get the Langton mold made watercolor. Ooh. Quite sturdy. It's 300 GSM, cold pressed. Ooh, cold pressed. Cold pressed usually means that it has quite a lot of texture, which I don't know if it shows up, but I can see it very clearly. So that's going to be exciting. And then for the bigger reveal, the main things inside the wrapping. Okay, we get the sticker in this month's colors, the items list, which I'm not going to look at, and a set of graphitant paints, which I'm sure you can hear the laughter in my voice because 2 weeks ago I actually bought one of these for myself and I already swatched it on camera. But I really liked them, so I'm not sad about getting a second set. I'm just going to have to swatch them again. Oh no. Oh, and lastly, before we forget, we get a Durant Graphitant Midnight Black. That's going to be exciting. It has some sort of pencil-shaped marking, so these are probably water soluble. I'm going to test that out, obviously. But for now, let's get swatchy. First of all, let's check out Graphitant pencil. Ooh. Considering the looks, I was thinking it would be more of a charcoalish texture, but it actually... Ooh. It's... Despite the name, it's not as much graphite as just like... It's almost like a coloring pencil. I'm just going to quickly make a second block to test how much, not how much water it can take, but how water soluble this is, because this is, I didn't read it on the supplies list, so I'm just going to assume it's water soluble because it has a brush on one of the sides. The brush I'm using is the one that came in the palette. So far, nothing. Let's see. Ooh. Oh yes, yes, yes. Now we're getting there. it's actually quite smooth. Although I must say I'm not very impressed with this brush so far. It doesn't control water very well. Now, on to the colors. First of all, we have Autumn Brown. Next we have Russet. Followed by Meadow, which is a really, really lovely soft green. I do seem to be getting quite too much paint on my brush. Next we have Green Grey, which is a little darker than I would have expected. Well, not expected because I already swatched these again, but considering the name, I would have expected something a little lighter. This is Slate Green, which is actually more of a soft blue. Then we have Ocean Blue. Again, very, very lovely color. I really like that one. This is Graphite Gray, which is quite dark. Then we have Port. Juniper. Aubergine. Dark Indigo, which is probably my favorite color in this palette. And lastly, Steel Blue. I'm going to read a bit more about the supplies and then get sketching. Stay tuned. This month's challenge is Liquid Landscape. Some final thoughts. Absolutely love everything in this box. The paper was amazing, like really amazing. I had no small amount of water on it. I kept working on it, and even now while it's drying, I can hardly see any buckling. I had no paper tears whatsoever. It was a dream to work on. The paints or the palette I already knew, and already knew that I would love it, but it performed as anticipated. So nothing negative to say there. And even the pencil, which is something that I'm always a bit, how shall I put it, unsure about, because like these water-soluble pencils, it can go two ways. It could be a really, really good aquarelle pencil, or it could just be like graphite that smudges a little easier. But it was a really nice balance in between those. I made, I think, minimal use of it, but it worked quite well together with the paints. So yeah, very, 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 very excited. And now all I have left to do is enjoy this candy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!